Hi everybody, I'm Chris Prue and welcome to White Mountains Today, the show that gets you ready for a great day in the White Mountains. We have your local weather and conditions updates, local happenings, insider tips, and we have some fun watch and win prize giveaways. We've got the path to a healthier body and mind with Laura Erickson of Mountain Kula Yoga. Judy Kennedy of Mountaintop Music previews the Soggy Po Boys coming to the Majestic Theater. And Jen Anzaldi and Terry O'Brien tell us about the Valley Originals campaign to support those affected by the war in Ukraine. Plus, can you escape the room? A glimpse inside Mystery New Hampshire, a fun activity in North Conway. And a guide to the mountain bike trails of East Bear Paw. We'll also be playing Watch and Win for great prizes. Answer trivia questions and you could win this week's prizes, including $25 to the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson, a pass for a drive-yourself admission to the Mount Washington Auto Road, a stylish outside branded 5-panel cap, and everyone, just for playing, will be entered into our June drawing for a $100 Boggs Footwear gift card. That's all coming up on White Mountains Today, but first, a break for local weather and conditions.
Good morning, people of the Mount Washington Valley. How are you today? It is Matthew, coming at you live from North Conway, Norcross Circle, the White Mountains TV studio, the stew. It is about, 7:33, 44 seconds in the AM, June 12th, 2022. Happy Sunday. It is the big one, and by the big one, I mean it's just Sunday. Enjoy it while you can, because tonight's going to be the night when you think about having to go see that boss of yours in the morning. Or maybe not. Maybe you're lucky. Not quite sure, but either way. Hey, happy you're with us. Happy you've tuned in. Hey, it's Matthew, wearing my Hartford Whalers jersey. Jordan Martinook's on the back. He was an ex-Portland Pirate, if you guys know what I'm talking about. The old AHL team in Portland. My dad used to take me to them all the time. Guys, enough about me. Let's talk about the weather. I know you guys are anxious to hear what's going on. I was talking about rain mostly yesterday, but it seems rain mostly for yesterday, but it seems like it's going to be mostly tonight. So let's take a look-see-do here. This is our national map brought to you by the National Weather Service, of course. Let's take a look. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Please bear with me. Fair start to the day will give way to increasing showers by late afternoon across parts of New Hampshire and by evening over much of the rest of the area. Showers will remain across the hot area until Monday, when the storm system departs into the east. High pressure building into the area will generally keep the region dry for the middle of the week. Temperatures will generally be seasonable, with the coast a little cooler thanks to the sea breezes. A modest warming trend is possible late in the week before a cold front crosses the area on Friday. Details. Give me the details. Show me the details. Today, 30% chance of showers. Went from, I think, what was it, like a 60% chance I was calling for yesterday, 70%, something like that. Mostly sunny, high near 78 today, light and variable winds. If it's going to rain at all, maybe less than 1/10 of an inch, so that's nothing. I wouldn't worry about it at all. Tonight, however, everything's been pretty much delegated to tonight. 70% chance of rain, so it's not 100%, but showers are definitely likely. Thunderstorms are possible. I wouldn't count on it, though. I'm not a gambling man. Kenny Rogers, I like the song, but I'm not a big guy on bets, so I would say, let's just see what happens. 50% chance of showers tomorrow, mainly before 4 p.m. Patchy fog before 8. Otherwise, partly sunny, high near 79. Calm wind becoming west around 5, and you could probably see 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch possible in precipitation amounts. Monday night, mostly clear, low around 55. West winds around 5 miles per hour. Looking ahead the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday. Why not? Let's talk about Friday too. Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high near 77. Northwest winds are 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday, you could probably guarantee that that's going to be a mostly sunny day. High near 75. Then come Thursday, scattered showers mainly after 8 a.m. Partly sunny with a high near 79. You might be able to see rain come Thursday, but it's only going to be about a 40% chance. And then Friday, 50% chance of scattered showers, mostly sunny, high near 82. 30% chance of showers on Saturday. So the week ahead, at least looking to next weekend. Next weekend's not looking to be too bad thus far, but of course we'll have to see how it all, how she plays out. She can be temperamental, this weather. Hey, the summits. Hey, clear under increasingly cloudy skies. A slight chance of rain showers, mainly in the afternoon. Wind southwest shifting south at 15 to 30 miles per hour. You'll probably see a high around mid-40s, rising to around 50 degrees, so about 49 degrees, something like that, up on the summit of Mount Washington. Alrighty, guys. You guys thinking what I'm thinking? Probably not. You guys are probably thinking about something more exciting, but I'm thinking about looking around the White Mountains, which is really exciting to me, so you guys are going to have to wait, because I want to take a look around the White Mountains, and I want to do it because our friends at White Mountain Oil and Propane, who have been serving this generation for 3 generations, are going to allow us. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. Now let me go ahead. Let's bring us down to North Conway Village. What's the temp like in North Conway Village, you might be wondering. Well, the temp in North Conway is about 59 degrees thus far. We could probably see it around the 70-degree mark in the next 3 hours or so. Pretty steady rise, or I should say not steady, pretty rapid rise. Not too rapid, but it's getting there. This guy he's cutting the corner. That's what I would have done. I used to go to frontside grind every day. What I would actually do is go from one side. I wouldn't even use the crosswalk. I would just go directly across the intersection, only if I had the right of way. Only if I had the right of way. Hey, what's going on at the top of Mount Washington? Let's see. It's probably a lot more interesting than what I'm talking about. What they got going on up there. Well, it's clear. Like they said, it's clear. It's pretty much no commotion. We might see, it's a beautiful day to go up there. I imagine we'll see some flocks heading their way towards the end of the show. We'll have to check back in with them. This cam, of course, brought to us by our friends at the Mount Washington Observatory, a nonprofit. You can go online to mountwashington.org to check out webcams just like this one, and even cams just like this one, which is the sunrise time-lapse today from Wildcat looking over at Tuckerman Ravine. Guys, I'm going to hand it back over to Chris Prue, and when you hear my slightly annoying voice again, it'll be watch and win time. Guys, thank you for tuning in. See you in a bit.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue. Here's what's happening. Tin Mountain Conservation Center has some fun, interactive nature programs in June. Public invited. On June 16th, it's the Ladies on the Lake Field program. Gather your daughter, mother, sister, friends, and neighbors, or come on your own for this all-female evening paddle on Iona Lake. On June 21st, it's the Esquibog and Shoei Lady Slippers Field program. Esquibog is a botanical wonderland. This event is timed to experience the height of the Shoei Lady Slipper orchid bloom. And on June 23rd, it's the annual Mountain Laurel Exploration Field Program. Join the staff of Tin Mountain for a wander through the most northerly and perhaps the largest mountain laurel population in New Hampshire. June is Pride Month. All June long, you can participate in fun events organized and planned by White Mountains Pride, including the big one, the White Mountains Pride Festival on June 25th at the North Conway Community Center. It will include a full day of activities, live music, food trucks, and more. More info at whitemountainspride.com. More news and events to come. Event details on our website, whitemountains.tv. Now, a guide to local attractions. Here are a few of our favorites for summertime fun. Lost River Gorge is open Thursdays through Mondays until mid-June when it opens daily. Explore nature's blissful beauty as your journey takes you on a self-guided adventure along a 1-mile wooden boardwalk among jagged rock walls, glacial boulder caves, and cascading waterfalls. Buy tickets in advance to reserve your place, as they can sell out. Plus, you'll save money buying online. Cranmore Mountain Resort is open weekends and Memorial Day with select rides. Take a ride on the mountain coaster, zip through the air on the Soaring Eagle, and experience the giant tandem swing. Or discover downhill mountain biking on Cranmore's Lift Service Mountain Bike Park. Additional rides and attractions start June 18th, when Cranmore goes to Thursday through Monday schedule. Advanced reservations highly recommended. Stay tuned, we've got more ideas coming up. Coming up on White Mountains today, another look at the local weather and the path to a healthier body and mind with Laura Erickson of Mountain Kula Yoga. But right now, it's time to play Watch and Win.
I told you I'd be back, and here I am. Oh, guys, we are playing today. Today, hey, it's Watch and Win time. You get to play Watch and Win by watching White Mountains today. You go online to whitemountains.tv and answer the questions that we are going to prompt you to answer on our little television program here, and you will get the chance to qualify for this. It is a pass up the Mount Washington Auto Road. It is an excellent journey, man. I've been up there. I think the last time I went up there was my senior year of high school, and I drove in. You know what? It's like I've unlocked a memory. I think I actually took a coach up the. I think that's who drove. Wow, can't speak. I am absolutely dumbfounded. I had the best time going up the mountains. Pretty much just as fun as being on top of the mountain. You're not going to want to miss out on an opportunity to go up the auto road, and for absolutely nothing, all you have to do is flex that big brain of yours and answer our questions. You'll also, every qualifier that we select to answer, or just every qualifier today will qualify for a $100 Boggs Boots gift card that we will be giving away at the end of June. We'll be taking 4 qualifiers throughout the show, 1 qualifier per question. We'll pick randomly out of all the correct answers that we get, and you could be one of those qualifiers. Now, what I mean by that, we're going to put a question up, and you're going to answer it, and your name could be on this list. According to Wikipedia, which of these Carroll County towns below does former French president, Nicolas Sarkozy, frequent on vacation? Is it Jackson? Is it Wolfboro? Is it Conway, or is it Madison? Is he kind of a summer guy? Is he kind of a ski? You know, you can go to Conway and ski. Madison, you can go ski at King Pine. Jackson, you can kick it in Jackson. Anyways, Nicolas Sarkozy, former French president. Where would he go vacation? Guys, as many of you can go online right now to whitemountains.tv, click on Win Prizes, and click on Submit Answer on that page. As many of you can go online and answer this. I will pick one of all of the right answers to be the qualifier for this question. We'll pick 1 qualifier per question, 4 qualifiers per show, and then one of you will win. Go online, whitemountains.tv, submit your answer, become one, and I'll pick your name at random. There's no speed test. There's no, I don't know this. Just fire off a guess. Fire off a guess. Maybe it'll be you that gets picked. Of course, if you're right. Hey guys, I'm going away for a little bit. We'll be back. Whitemountains.tv, submit your answer. Good morning to you all. See you in a bit.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Age before beauty? Why not both? Visibly diminish wrinkled skin in just 2 days. New Crate Corrector Lotion, only from Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue. Here's what's happening. Saturday, June 18th, the Mountaintop Music Center in the newly restored Majestic Theater will host the Soggy Po' Boys out of Dover, New Hampshire. NHPR says, if you've been to Sonny's Tavern in Dover, New Hampshire on a Tuesday night, you could be forgiven for feeling like you've stepped into a New Orleans jazz club. The 8 musicians that make up the Seacoast-based Soggy Po' Boys bring the brassy music of New Orleans to Dover. Monday, June 20th, the Lake Winnipesaukee Golf Club will host the White Horse Recovery Golf Tournament. There will be on-course contests and an auction at the awards banquet. Each player will receive a sleeve of golf balls and a valuable golf gift with their registration. Funds from this important fundraising event will go toward helping individuals in New Hampshire suffering from behavioral health and substance abuse disorders. Info at whitehorserecovery.org. More news and events to come. Event details on our website, whitemountains.tv. You're watching White Mountains TV. Here's what's coming up for live music and entertainment.
Here is your local live entertainment calendar.
Now, a guide to local attractions. Here are a few of our favorites for summertime fun. Choose your adventure at Alpine Adventures in Lincoln. Ride in a 6x6 Swiss Army Pinzgauer. Zip line across a 1,500-foot ravine 240 feet above the ground at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. Ride down a 4-story ramp in a snow tube onto a big airbag stunt zone and challenge yourself at an aerial course. These experiences are all offered at one location in the breathtaking White Mountains. Reserve now at alpinezipline.com. Whales Tail Water Park in Lincoln opens for the season June 18th with industry-leading slides and attractions, including Jonah's Escape Lazy River, Downpour Tube Slides, Poseidon's Voyage with nearly vertical launch capsule, Akua Beach Surf Ride, Bonsai Pipeline with an epic quarter pipe, Harpoon Express, Eye of the Storm, Shipwreck Island, and much more. Make reservations at whalestailwaterpark.net. Omni Mount Washington Resort is open for a multitude of fun and exciting adventures. Ride the Scenic Gondola open weekends now through June 12th, plus Memorial Day, then daily starting June 18th. The Mount Washington 18-hole golf course is open with spectacular play and views. The Canopy Tour features 9 zip lines, 2 sky bridges, 3 rappels, and there's lots more, including mountain biking, carriage rides, disc golf, guided rock climbing trips, fly fishing clinics, and of course, spa services for after the adventures. Stay tuned, we've got more ideas coming up. Can you escape the room in 60 minutes? That's the question posed when you enter Mystery New Hampshire, a fun escape room experience in North Conway. Solve puzzles, find clues, unravel mysteries. Let's take an inside look.
Mystery New Hampshire is an escape room. And what an escape room is a themed room where you're going in, you're looking for clues, you're looking for puzzles, solving riddles, and you are opening locks, all to achieve the goal of escaping the room in 60 minutes. Escape rooms are a great activity for both rainy days and sunny days. So when it's raining, you want something to do inside, it's perfect to go in and spend some time with your family. But even after a day on the lake or the river, coming in off the pool, it's a great way to kind of just finish up the night. And you can do it before dinner, after dinner or something, but it makes wonderful conversation for those meals afterwards, the experience that you're sharing with your friends and family. Teamwork is key, communication is key. The escape rooms are immersive. They bring you into a kind of out of an ordinary setting, and they use things in a different way. I had someone call me and said, I had a great time, having fun in your escape room. I just wish that light worked. And I had to answer, I said, well, the light did work. It just worked in a different way. It didn't work where you thought it would. It worked somewhere else in the room by putting it in a specific spot. So it acted as a trigger to trigger something else in the room. And she's like, oh, I didn't think of it that way. And I'm like, well, there you go. That's what's the kind of thinking outside the box in escape rooms. So why come and play with us at Mystery New Hampshire? It's all about fun. I can't stress it enough. It's all about fun. And whether you're an enthusiast and you've played 100 rooms, it's always something new here for you guys to try and to have fun. But also, it's a great way to bring those newbies in, the ones who've never played escape rooms before. Bring them in and show them why you love to play escape rooms. Now, for you newbies who don't know what you're really getting yourselves in for, just go with an open mind and just go to spend time with your family and friends in a completely new environment. Everybody gets to participate. Everybody gets to contribute. So whether you're a new player or an experienced player, come on down to Mystery New Hampshire. Try your hand in an escape room. I'm gonna go with you're gonna love it after you play.
Stay tuned. The path to a healthier body and mind is coming right up with Laura Erickson of Mountain Kula Yoga. But first, let's break for local weather and conditions.
Good morning, everybody. Coming back at you live. It's Matthew in the North Conway studio in Norcross Circle, just by Schuler Park. Hey, Schuler Park was bumping yesterday. I'm delightfully pleased to see that, I should say. I left, around 12:30, 1 o'clock, and the White Mountains Outdoor Health and Wellness Fest was kicking and rolling and moving, and had a good amount of people. So I want to, thank everyone for going out to that and supporting some local businesses and local organizations. I hope maybe you learned a little bit about some resources that are in our valley to help not just preserve ourselves, but preserve the land that we live in. And, thanks to Michelle Cruz for coming on, having her interview aired yesterday to tell us all about it. Thank you to everyone all together. Hey, there's weather outside. We're going to talk about the weather. This map brought to us by the National Weather Service over at weather.gov. A fair start to the day will give way to increasing showers by late afternoon across parts of New Hampshire and by evening over much of the rest of the area. Showers will remain across the area until Monday when the storm system departs to the east. High pressure building into the area will generally keep the region dry for the middle of the week. Temperatures will generally be seasonable with the coast a little cooler thanks to the sea breezes. A modest warming trend is possible late in the week before a cold front crosses the area Friday. Now let's see if we can dig up a live radar and see what the precipitation's looking like for us. It's not completely covered. It's getting there. So I think it's tonight I was talking about. Tonight we're probably going to see most of that precipitation cross overhead. You'll probably see, or hear I should say, some pitter-pattering on your roof tonight, which should be nice to help alleviate the Sunday scaries and welcome you into a new work week. But we still have today to get through, and today is what really matters, not tomorrow. 30% chance of showers, mainly after 3 p.m., mostly sunny with a high near 78. Light and variable winds getting up there to 5 to 10 in the morning. You can expect less than a tenth of an inch possible of rainfall, if there's any rainfall at all. Hey, what do you say about tonight? Well, 70% chance of showers. Probably a low around 60. Cloud cover, 5 miles per hour, becoming calm. The wind, I should say, will be 5, becoming calm. You might be able to see between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch possible of the rainfall. So it's going to be noticeable rainfall together, I'd estimate. Monday, 50% chance of showers, mainly before 4 p.m. Patchy fog after or before 8 a.m. Otherwise, partly sunny with a high near 79. Calm wind becoming west around 5. New precipitation amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible. Mostly clear Monday night with a low around 55. West winds around 5. The week ahead. This is the bread and butter, the meat. Not really. But it's nice to know. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 77. Northwest winds are 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high near 75. Thursday, scattered showers, mainly after 8 a.m. Partly sunny, high near 79. 4 out of 10 chance you'll see some rainfall on Thursday. Friday, 50% chance of scattered showers, mostly sunny, high near 82. Saturday, 30% chance of showers, mostly sunny, high near 71. So there's the what's it called? The doubt. The seed of doubt's been placed. Rain is kind of hanging around. But like our angry thoughts, our evil thoughts, they can come over for tea. Oh, they can come over, but they don't have to stay for tea, right? Hey, Summit's clear under increasingly cloudy skies. A slight chance of rain showers, however, mainly in the afternoon. Winds are southwest shifting south at 15 to 30 miles per hour. High, we got it about 49, though it could maybe get around to 50. We'll see in the upcoming little bit here. And that'll do it for the details. Hey, my eyes be looking, and they want to look around. You like that? Look around the White Mountains is brought to you by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations with their very distinctive trucks. You see them everywhere. I see them, and I'm like, 3 generations! Hey, 3 generations serving this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always here for you. Let's go down live North Conway. Once again, no one crossing the road this time. Let's see. What's the temperature in Conway right at this second? We got a reading of about 62 degrees at the moment, North Conway. People just starting to wake up, get their coffee. There's pretty much no shortage of coffee spots in town, especially Cafe Italia's, that new spot? I've been looking to try that. It looks like it'd be a tasty spot. Hey, what's going on at the Ops? Check that out real quick. Pretty much looks about the same as it did earlier. The current temperature on top of the Mount Washington Observatory, or on top of Mount Washington? Let's go with that one. Currently, well, we got the high to be around 49, but it looks like maybe it's pushed that already. We're looking at 51 degrees on top of Mount Washington, so probably maybe a high 51, 52 degrees. It's going to be a really nice day on top of the rock pile. And I got to say real quick, before we go away to another break, I am looking at our response form right now. Hey, we do not have any watch and win entries right now, which means right now it's currently completely up for grabs. You go to whitemountains.tv and answer this question. According to Wikipedia, which of these Carroll County towns below did former French President Nicolas Sarkozy frequent on vacation? Jackson, Wolfboro, Conway, Madison. Hey, I didn't know this guy existed until I made the question. You don't got to know who this guy is. And I'll let you guys even guess all 4 answers, and I'll only count the right ones. There you go. Even if you don't know it. List them all. I'll count the right ones. We will take every correct entry and make you a qualifier. Go online, whitemountains.tv, click on Win Prizes, or if you're already watching us, in the watch box down below is a button that says Submit Your Answer. A, B, C, D. Enter all 4 of them. I'll pick the right one, and you'll be entered in the random entry to become a qualifier. A qualifier for what? Qualifier for the Mount Washington Auto Road. And that's a pass, a self-drive pass, so you can take yourself. Let me take where's the description? Right here. Free passage in your own vehicle at the toll house. Safe car load and vehicle restrictions apply. Please visit the website for more details. Of course, it's the drive yourself tour up top there. It is the drive itself, I think, is almost better than the experience up top, but it's all worth it. And of course, if you're one of our 4 qualifiers today, you'll qualify for a Boggs Boots gift card. Yet again, I'll leave it on this. whitemountains.tv, submit your answers. You're not going to want to lose this. We'll see you in a bit, guys. Take care.
Welcome back. This is White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue in our North Conway studios, joined by Laura Erickson of Kula Yoga in North Conway. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We're going to talk about kind of all things yoga. I'm really interested because you have some myths about yoga that you're going to bust. But first, let's start by if you're watching this on Saturday morning, June 10th, I believe, right?
Yep.
It's the White Mountain Outdoor Health and Wellness Fest, and Kula Yoga will be a part of that festival. Tell us about your involvement.
Yeah, so we'll be at the festival. We'll have merchandise for sale, and we'll be doing 2 yoga classes, 30-minute little teasers. So that'll be at 10 o'clock and at 12 noon.
All right.
Yeah.
So you can go see Laura in person or someone else from Kula Yoga.
Yeah.
Now, if you happen to be lucky enough to go visit and get a taste for this Kula Yoga and want more, tell us about where you're located. You guys are actually just north of the village in the what do you even call that plaza?
Yeah, so that's the local grocer.
Local grocer, yes.
So the local grocer marketplace is upstairs and Table and Tonic Cafe, and we are downstairs, located underneath the market. And it's a really cool little space. It's there's granite and brick walls, and we've made it a really cozy, warm environment. It's a big space, so we have plenty of room. And yeah, it's 3358 White Mountain Highway, so it's right down next to the Moat Brewery, and yeah.
Everybody has their impression of what yoga is or isn't. My only real impression of yoga is that everybody who seems to do it and is committed to it seems happy and healthy. So what are some of the myths about yoga that you want to bust that keeps people from either trying it or learning more about it?
Yeah, well, the first thing I think of is that people say, I'm not flexible, so I can't do yoga. And that's such a myth, because yoga will help you to become more flexible. It might do that, and it might be really gradual process. But overall, yoga is the process of incorporating your breath with movement. And so you're using the breath to help you stretch deeper, to get more into your body, and it really is a combination of mind, body, and spirit. So it's bringing those things together to definitely bring your nervous system down, and that really helps with just the daily stressors of life. And especially right now in this world that we're living in, it can just really be a beautiful time to give yourself that nourishment.
Right. And I want to get to that position, but I'm intimidated. Like you said, one of the myths is you have to be flexible to start yoga. It's like saying I have to be in shape before I go to the gym.
Right.
So what would you say to someone like me who really has never done yoga before, but wants to increase his overall wellness?
Yeah, so there's a few different options. First of all, we have a variety of classes, so we really have something for everyone, from the very newbie beginner who's never been to yoga and is feeling a little intimidated to advanced classes for that person that is really coming to yoga to get a workout. But overall, I would say that we can help you by directing you to a class that's gonna help you feel good, and we're just a very welcoming community in general. But we also offer private sessions, so you could come for a one-on-one. I've had a few people come and do that so that we could help see where they're at and then direct them to a class that's going to be suitable for them.
All right. We were talking with Laura Erickson of Kula Yoga in North Conway.
Yeah, it's Mountain Kula Yoga.
The Mountain Kula Yoga.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Where does the name Kula come from?
Yeah, so the language of yoga is Sanskrit, one of the oldest languages on the planet. And so Kula in Sanskrit means community or a tribe that comes together to practice yoga together.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So we are Mountain Community Yoga.
That's great. And one of the things I noticed about Mountain Kula Yoga is you have something called the Kula Fund, which I thought was very inspiring. Tell me about the Kula Fund.
Yeah, so there can be a financial barrier, and we wanted to alleviate any financial barrier to locals in the Mount Washington Valley attending yoga. So with this fund, it's a scholarship fund that anyone can apply for, and we want yoga to be accessible to those people that may need it the most: essential workers, teachers, anyone that is just not able to make that happen, that their finances would be prohibiting. So that fund is a scholarship fund that we provide to give free yoga to applicants that are in need.
Who would you recommend for yoga? I mean, is it as suitable for the elite athlete as it is for maybe the first timer who's looking for something to help his overall wellness?
Yeah, absolutely. I've had a lot of people just ask about breathing. So just the process of sitting down and being calm and connecting with your breath. And again, it really helps with just those everyday stressors in life. So anyone that has and I think all of us are suffering in some way, shape, or form from in mental health, especially right now. After the pandemic, and if we can even say after the pandemic.
Yeah.
And so it can really help with mental health. I would love to see more people being able to come in and just, one, there's community there, so it's social involvement. I love seeing people make friends and hang out. It's just a beautiful community of people. And then just on top of that, yeah, I started using it as a bookend to mountain biking and skiing. So we're in the mountains, and it's a place where people come here to the valley to connect with nature,
right.
And we are nature.
Yeah.
So it is us connecting with ourselves, and the deeper you can connect within yourself, the more you're going to be able to go out and just shine as your true self out in the world and help others.
And probably enjoy some of these other activities which are a little bit more impact-based. Tom Brady has made pliability famous in the last few years, but if you're mountain biking and skiing, I imagine gaining flexibility is a big asset.
Yeah, it's flexibility, it's strength. Really, you can get quite strong, even endurance-wise. I mean, it's not a cardio thing, but you can definitely get quite a workout from it, actually.
That's great.
Yeah.
And before we go, there are many branches of yoga, as I understand. For someone who's already literate in yoga terminology, are there different types that you offer there? If someone is visiting here in the Mount Washington Valley and only here for a week, are there opportunities for them to
Right.
pick up kind of where they left off, wherever they're from?
Yeah, exactly. We don't specialize in one particular yoga, so we have a variety of teachers with a variety of backgrounds and a lot of offerings. They change periodically. So we also offer workshops and special events. So there might be something going on that's more on the end of health and nutrition, and then something that's more on the spiritual side of things. So, or there might be, there's just a variety from vinyasa to yin, slow flows, and more strenuous vinyasa classes. So there's quite a variety.
All right, Laura Erickson from Mountain Kula Yoga in North Conway. This is your time to get involved in yoga. Check it out, and it could be the start of the new you.
Absolutely.
I'm getting up there in years a little bit, and I think this is the time for me to make that change, to make a commitment to myself, my body, and my mind, and check yoga out.
Yeah, awesome.
All right, thank you
Hope
so much
you
for
do.
joining us.
Yeah,
if
thank you.
people want to try Mountain Kula Yoga, what's the best way to contact you or to sign up for your classes?
Yeah, so you can go to www.mountainkulayoga.com. And from there, you can see our schedule of classes. Click on the class that's of interest to you, and then you can go in and sign up for that class. You can also just show up at Mountain Kula Yoga, and we'll get you registered. Come a few minutes before class, and we'll welcome you in.
And the venue is so cool in
Yeah.
the local grocer building. If
Yeah.
you haven't seen that, you're going to really be
very
impressed.
cool. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, you're watching White Mountains Today. The food, the party, the legend. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where the Valley rallies for hand-cut steaks grilled to perfection, hefty appetizers, freshly ground burgers, chicken, seafood, plus great salads and the Parka's famous barbecue ribs. Kids' entrees come with dessert and beverage refills. Awesome events for great causes and the hottest nightlife in the Valley with live music and dancing. The Red Parka Steakhouse and Pub, a Valley original, Route 302, downtown Glen.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the Valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
White Mountains TV is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air, and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength, and just 1 drop a day works in minutes to provide all-day relief. Don't let allergies get in your way this spring. Try Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best. Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue. Here's what's happening. Little Angels Service Dogs presents Barks, Bags, and Brews, a cornhole tournament and brewfest on July 23rd at its headquarters in Bartlett. This benefit will include a cornhole tournament, service dog demonstrations, a brewfest, food trucks, and silent auction of prizes to include dining, trips, sports tickets, memorabilia, and more. All proceeds will go to Little Angels Service Dogs in support of its mission to place trained service dogs, enabling persons with disabilities to live more independent lives. This year's Delta Dental Mount Washington Road Race on June 18th will benefit Coos County Family Health Services, bringing quality health, dental, and social services to the rural area surrounding Mount Washington, regardless of income or insurance status. Sponsored by Delta Dental, the race ascends the Mount Washington Auto Road from Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire to the 6,288-foot summit of Mount Washington. Runners from around the world come for the challenge of unrelenting grade, Mount Washington's famously high winds, precipitation, and unpredictable temperatures. Prizes include $1,000 apiece for first male and female finishers. More news and events to come. Event details on our website, whitemountains.tv. Now, a guide to local attractions. Here are a few of our favorites for summertime fun. The Mount Washington Auto Road is now open daily 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for drive-yourself trips and guided tours in their stage vans. History has just been made on the Auto Road, as this will be the first season ever the road will be 100% paved from the base to the summit. Great Glen Trails, located at the base of the Auto Road, is open for mountain biking. Bring your own bike or rent one at the Base Lodge. They also offer kayaking tours, including guided wildlife paddling tours on the quiet Androscoggin River. Advanced reservations needed for the kayaking. The Conway Scenic Railroad in North Conway is open with 3 different excursions, including the family favorite Conway Valley Train, which is 55 minutes round trip, Sawyer River excursions, which are just over 2 hours, and the Mountaineer train through spectacular Crawford Notch, which is 4 to 5 hours depending on the trip. Buy tickets online at conwayscenic.com. Stay tuned, we've got more ideas coming up. Coming up on White Mountains Today, another look at the local weather. And Judy Kennedy of Mountaintop Music previews the Soggy Po Boys coming to the Majestic Theater. But right now, it's time to play Watch and Win.
I bet you're wondering, what is truly, at the end of the day, the definition of embarrassment? Well, the definition of embarrassment was thinking that there were no qualifiers so far. You guys have been working very hard answering questions. Little did I know the form that we used, well, someone just had to scroll down a bit further. And that someone was me. Well, we had 13 correct answers to our question. Of course, of all those correct answers, we will pick one of you to be the qualifier, one of 4 qualifiers, to win the Let me do this again. It's the pass for a self-guided tour up the Mount Washington Auto Road. It is an unforgettable journey for you, your friends, your family. Make a memory with your loved ones, or make a memory with yourself. Go up on your own. Have some fun. Go on the snowmobile ride thing. And also, all the qualifiers, regardless of whether you win the Mount Washington Auto Road Pass, will qualify for our Boggs Boots $100 gift card, which we will give away at the end of January. Now, the question that I shoved down each and every one of your throats because I couldn't scroll down on a page. According to Wikipedia, which of these Carroll County towns below does former French President Nicolas Sarkozy frequent on vacation? I haven't seen him recently, so maybe it's a does or a did. I don't know. Personally, I can't tell you. But, Jackson, Wolfboro, Conway, or Madison were the possible answers. And the answer was letter B, Wolfboro. The oldest resort town in, I think, America? Is that their motto? I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, 13 right answers. Aaron, the 11th right answer, was our random qualifier for this question. Congratulations, Aaron from Meredith, New Hampshire. Stay tuned to the end of the show. I know you got to listen to me for 2 more, or at least I should say another hour. But you'll want to, because you might actually go ahead and win this self-guided tour up the Mount Washington Auto Road. Now, Erin's a little lonely. She needs 3 more qualifiers so that we can really get this thing going. Now, let's give you and guys another question that you can go online and answer right away. We've jumbled up letters below. It's one of these. Which New England city can you make out of them? Increvidope. That's not a bad word. Increvidope. I know your kids probably say that last word a lot. Increvidope. You know, I'm not trying to patent something live on TV right now, but let's just say I'm on the phone with my lawyer as we speak. Anyways, go online, whitemountains.tv. If you are watching us live, hit the submit your answer button right below the watch box, or you could just go online right now. If you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, your answers in the comment section will not count. Go on to whitemountains.tv and click win prizes. Scroll down. You'll hit the button that says submit your answer. You'll be brought to a Google form. Fill it out and submit it. And I promise, I will scroll down this time and I will stop scaring you guys into thinking none of it's working. I was already scared enough of my own. Hey, I'm going to leave the question up. It's a New England city. It's not a Carroll County town. It's a New England city. All right? We're broadening our range a bit. Think of all the New England cities. Think of all of them that have P's in them. And get back to me when you figure out what it is. I'm handing it over to Chris Prue. See you guys in a bit.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue. Here's what's happening. Castle in the Clouds in Moultonborough presents Summer Music Nights, Mondays and Tuesdays all summer long. Join them for dinner and live music as you watch the sunset over Lake Winnipesaukee from their beautiful outdoor terrace. The Carriage House Restaurant was named the 2021 Editor's Pick for Mountain View Dining in Yankee Magazine's Best of New Hampshire. Bring your appetite for classic American fare with unique twists. The Believe in Books Literacy Foundation will once again host the Moat Mountain Sunset Concert Series, this time in their brand new outdoor amphitheater. Theater in the Woods Sunset Concert Series is a musical and comical lineup of talented artists from all over New England, running from July 8th to September 9th. A few familiar artists return to the Theater in the Wood, like the extremely well-known band hailing from Martha's Vineyard, N-Train, and the Kenny Chesney tribute No Shoes Nation Band. More news and events to come. Event details on our website, whitemountains.tv. Let's go mountain biking. If you're a beginner or biking with a young family, finding the right trail is crucial to having a good time. One of our recommendations, East Bear Paw. Let's take a look. Come on!
This trail network rests on land owned by Tin Mountain Conservation Center. Tin Mountain is an educational nonprofit in the valley. There's about 500 acres here with about 6 to 7 miles worth of single track trail. Very family friendly. Nothing delights my soul more than when I'm out here doing trail work and I get to see some families riding together. So long ago, there were trails here long before Tin Mountain even owned the property. The property is owned by the Bear Paw Lumber Company. That was on Haleytown Road. That got defunct, went out of business, and they gifted land. So this is about now 15 years ago, Tin Mountain came ownership of the land for sole purposes of sustainable forestry practices. It is a great environmental classroom. It's a great place where people walk their dogs, trail run, or hey, go mountain biking as well.
Well, they're kind of scenic. They're pretty low-key and quiet. If you've got beginners, kids, stuff like that, this is a good place to get them out there and get them started. Intermediates can have a good time. Even advanced riders can have a good time, depending on the rate of speed you want to put into it. It doesn't have any major elevation gain or drops, so it's a pretty even keel all the way around, but it's generally just good intermediate entry-level riding if you just want to get out and spin some miles. I think the whole network's maybe 9 miles right now, although we're putting some new stuff in as we speak. This is kind of unique in the valley because it is very much a beginner intermediate network. which is great. You know, there aren't many places closer to town, so to speak, that offer what this place does. I really like riding Ruby Ridge. I like the Bridges Trail. Incline is a newer trail that Jotham built, and that's a really nice trail. I like that trail a lot. If I link them all just the right way, you can burn up pretty much the whole 9 miles, and it's just fun the whole way. And it's remarkable because I wouldn't normally consider a beginner intermediate trail as my first choice for going someplace to have fun, but it actually works out really well.
Well, Tin Mountain's mission naturally is conservation. So if we have a working forest here, you kind of need to show a working forest, getting people actively out in the woods. Trail system in and of itself, it wouldn't be uncommon to see deer, porcupines. I have seen a moose here. It is bear paw, so in the over 15 years that I've taken care of the place, I have seen a bear, very closely, mind you. The main parking is right there on 302, kind of across the street from State Line Store. There's a kiosk located on the property. The kiosk contains a QR code where anybody can take a picture with their iPhone and the map will pop up.
If you've never been, come out here and check it out. It's getting better and better every year.
Stay tuned. Judy Kennedy of Mountaintop Music is about to preview the big Soggy Po Boys concert coming to the renovated Majestic Theater. But first, let's break for local weather and conditions.
Good morning, Mount Washington Valley. Hope you are waking up, scratching those eye boogers out your eyes, eye crusties, whatever. It's like that SpongeBob episode. I'm not sure if you guys even know what I'm talking about. When Mr. Krabs wakes up, he's got that layer of crust over his eyes that are so thick, he's got to yank, and finally his eyes crack open. Well, you know, it's Sunday. There are some people in the valley who are waking up feeling like that, and I bet you went to the billiards club, whatever it's called, last night. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you just went to Hooligans. I don't know. But hey, good morning. It's going to be a nice day. Looked like it was going to be kind of rainy today, but it's looking like that's going to be just kind of he said, she said kind of crap. Let's go take a look at the story for today. A fair start to the day will give way to increasing showers by late afternoon across parts of New Hampshire and by evening over much of the rest of the area. Showers will remain across the area until Monday when the storm system departs to the east. High pressure building into the area will generally keep the region dry for the middle of the week. Temperatures will generally be seasonable with the coast a little cooler thanks to the sea breezes. A modest warming trend is possible, however, late in the week before a cold front crosses the area on Friday. That precipitation threat is going to be reserved purely for tonight, it looks like. So if you have any plans with those in-laws that your wife person swears are good people, but you catch them stealing your crackers, well, that day's the day to do it. You love your crackers, especially animal crackers. I've been into those lately. Hey, today, 30% chance of showers, mainly after 3 p.m., mostly sunny, high near 78. Light and variable winds becoming south 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. New precipitation amounts are barely anything, of maybe less than a tenth of an inch possible, if possible at all. Tonight, however, there's going to be a 70% chance of showers. The low's going to be around 60. Winds 5 becoming calm in the evening, 5 miles per hour that is, and the rainfall could be between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch all tonight. So it's going to be a little steady. Monday, however, 50% chance of showers, mainly before 4, patchy fog before 8. Otherwise, partly sunny, high near 79. Calm winds becoming west around 5. 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch possible of rain, if possible at all. Mostly clear Monday night, low around 55. West winds around 5 miles per hour. I hope it got you guys thinking about animal crackers now, because now I can't stop. The rest of the week, Tuesday. Let's take a look at Tuesday. Mostly sunny, high near 77. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high near 75. Thursday, scattered showers, but only a 40% chance of scattered showers. Partly sunny, high near 79. Now, what about next weekend? Well, I can only go to Saturday, but that's what we're going to go. Chance of precipitation on Friday is 50%, but mostly sunny with a high near 82. And Saturday, the chance of precipitation is 30% with a high near 71. Summit Conditions brought to us by our good friends at the Mount Washington Observatory. You can check out any of the summit conditions or other additional info regarding even weather in our own valley, our own little pocket, at mountwashington.org. Summits today, high around the 50s, clear under increasingly cloudy skies. A slight chance of rain showers, mainly in the afternoon. Winds southwest shifting south at 15 to 30 miles per hour. You know, when you're in the business of just talking to people, sometimes you just try to get it all out there. And you know what? You guys don't want it all at once. But it's going to be a nice day on top of the summit. We're going to take a live look there in just a second. But let's take a look around the White Mountains, brought to us by our friends at White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you. Always. Here we got a crosswalker. Is that what are those cube cars? It's at the stoplight. I know it's the Scion XB was the first one. I don't know. I don't like those cube cars. I feel like those cube cars are they'd fit great in a storage container, but I don't think they'd fit great in my my taste. 63 degrees in North Conway. That's what I'm being paid to tell you guys, after all, is the temperature. Now, that thing I told you about, that Mount Washington Observatory place, now that's a place that exists. Now let's take a live look up there. What's the temperature on top of the rock pile? Well, let's take a look and find out for you. Like I said, mountwashington.org. You can check it all out for yourself, or you can even just Google current summit conditions, Mount Washington. 51.5 degrees at 6,200 feet. 4,000 feet is about 63 degrees. It's looking to be a nice day, guys. It's going to be beautiful. Hey, we have an interview with Mountaintop Music Center coming up. Judy Kennedy. She's going to preview an exciting event that's going on in the next few weeks. Soggy Po Boys. Only good to hear, not good to eat. Listen, this is a great interview. She mentioned some local artists. They're going to be killing it in the jazz scene. We have a great local jazz scene. If you guys want to check this place out, I highly recommend it. Let's let Judy take it away, though. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.
Welcome back. This is White Mountains Today. Chris Peru in the North Conway studio, joined by Judy Kennedy of the Mountaintop Music Center in Conway. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for joining us. We have a lot to talk about, including a really exciting concert coming up on June 18th, a new jazz and blues series. But first, for someone who is not familiar with Mountaintop Music Center, give me a little overview of what this program is all about.
Well, Mountaintop Music Center was started about 20 years ago here by 2 mothers who wanted more music for their kids. And it has grown over the 20 years to be, and has been for quite a while, the only music school in a 50-mile radius all around us. So we touch and teach some 300 students a week there. But in more recent times, as many people know, we purchased the Bulldog Block in Conway Village. So now we're more than a music school. Our music school is upstairs. Studios are upstairs, but in the downstairs we have renovated the iconic Majestic Theater in Conway Village, and so we are a performing arts center now too. So it's quite an organization.
Fantastic. You mentioned the Bulldog Block. A lot of people will just know that as the Majestic Building.
That's right.
With the legendary marquee and the old movie theater. Let's talk more about that in a second. But as a music center that teaches people to play music, we're not just talking about elementary age kids, right? It really runs the spectrum.
Absolutely. I'm in my 80s, and I'm probably the oldest student. I've been taking piano lessons for 10 years.
Wow.
But we have about 25 to 30% of our students are now adult learners. And so it's a pretty exciting place with all ages, all talents. We teach all instruments pretty much. You can go on the website, mountaintopmusic.org, and you can see all the different classes we offer, and our faculty members, bios of our faculty members who've been with us a long time. So.
And it's never too late to start.
It isn't
to
really.
Get into something that
I
you
never
enjoy,
played before.
like music.
I never played before 10 years ago. So
Do you perform at all? Have you done any concerts or recitals?
No, not really. I've done recitals, but because that's part of it.
Yep.
Part of it. It's not just playing at home by yourself. So we teach to perform too, and at all levels and all talents.
All right. So big Performing Arts Center now at the Majestic Theater. You have a big. Let's talk about the big concert. June 18th, Saturday. It's the Soggy Po Boys. What do we know about them?
Well, they're fabulous. They're wonderful. They are a septet, 7-person brass band from Dover, New Hampshire, which is where they got started, but they actually tour everywhere around the country, around New England. Very popular. I went to see them a couple of years ago on the recommendation of another person at Mountaintop, and they are such fun to listen to, such fun to be with. They play basically New Orleans brass music, and with a real upbeat flavor, but they also branch out kind of to Caribbean music. They can kind of do anything, I think, and they make it a very interactive kind of performance. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think people will love this, and you can bring your kids. People can dance in the aisles. It will be a really fun concert. So.
Fun, energetic. There's nothing like seeing an energetic live show in a good venue. And let's talk about the venue a little bit more. The theater has been completely renovated, and it's it's state of the art.
Yes, it is, and it's 290 seats. We at this stage of the game, we're just getting started with concerts of this level. We'd love to have 290 people there, but I doubt that we would have that many. Wait a few years and we will. Brand new seats, brand new everything, and a great sound system. So you can hear a pin drop in every corner there. So it is really fun.
All right. That is the Soggy Po Boys, June 18th. I believe it starts at 7:30 p.m. Doors open at 6:30. And if you want to get tickets, we do have a link on our website, whitemountains.tv. But I'm sure you can also get them by going to the Mountaintop Music Center website.
That's correct. And there is a concert pull down there. And if you pull that down, you'll see all the offerings that are coming up, including this one. And you can get your tickets online like that.
All right. So that's the big Soggy Po Boys concert coming up. You also have a Jazz and Blues series every Friday at 7. And that actually involves the new cafe that you've opened in the building as well.
That's right. We've opened a 40-person cafe. We serve beverages, wine, beer, some mixed drinks, and a few snacks, not much food there. And this has been going now for about 5 months. It's really popular now. It's a good thing to make reservations if you want to go, and it's every Friday night from 7 to 9. The musicians are mostly New England musicians, a lot of local people. It's really fun and nice. It's more of this is not a bar with music in the background. We're talking really here like a music listening room with really great musicians, and you can have some libation with you.
This is
listening.
exciting.
Yeah, so it's really fun. Actually, this Friday is 2 local musicians who many people know. Jed Wilson, the fabulous, fabulous jazz pianist that we have here in the Valley, who is extraordinary at this, and Mike Sakash from Freiburg Academy, the chairman of the arts department over there. He's playing with Jed. They're old buddies, and they play together a lot. And this is going to be quite the concert, I'll tell you. So
all right.
Come down to the Majestic Cafe. You can also drop in if you want, if there are seats available.
Okay.
And last Friday we sold out, so and we've done that quite a few times. So it's good to go on the website and reserve for that, so that you're assured of a seat.
And we are talking with Judy Kennedy of Mountaintop Music Center and the concerts that are happening at the Majestic Theater, which is right in downtown Conway Village, not North Conway, but Conway Village. And whether you are looking to learn how to play music or would like to enjoy some fantastic music by people who already know how to play very well, it sounds like you guys have the ticket. So
we do.
Did we miss anything in this interview?
Well, one thing I also wanted to mention, this seems to be Latin month for us with the New Orleans Caribbean crossover here and things like that. And I wanted to mention that Mike, who's coming on Friday night, who many, many people in the Valley know, he teaches an 8-week course for us in the summer on jazz. He's been doing this for 10 or 12 years. And this summer's course, which starts at the end of June, is on Latin-influenced jazz. So, and it, as I say, it will be also held in the cafe. This is a sort of interactive course. You don't have to do any prep work. You don't even have to know much about jazz or know much about, say, Latin-influenced jazz here as the topic this summer. And no homework or anything like that. You just go and you listen. He plays saxophone. He plays piano. He has recordings. It's a big discussion group, and I've taken the course for all these years, and with my husband, and we've loved it. So that's another thing that's happening down there, and that's part of the school offerings for the summer.
All right, and I'm sure there's a lot more. You can check that out on their website, which I have here is mountaintopmusic.org.
Right.
Judy Kennedy from Mountaintop Music, thank you so much for coming on today.
Well, thank you for having me here.
And we'll have to have you on another time because I know you have so much to offer, especially as the months go on.
We do. I'll be down again.
All right. You're watching White Mountains Today.
Celebrate diversity in the White Mountains and Mount Washington Valley at the free annual Pride Festival, June 25th at the North Conway Community Center Park, featuring music, games, food trucks, and more. White Mountains Pride, celebration, empowerment, acceptance, and inclusion for all LGBTQIA+ residents and visitors and their friends and family. For more info on this and other upcoming events, visit whitemountains.pride.com.
When your passion has a path, you just have to follow it. See where one of our 50 academic programs can take you at White Mountains Community College. Enroll now at wmcc.edu.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zipline, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue, here's what's happening. This year's Mount Washington Observatory fundraiser, Seek the Peak, will include trail races at Great Glen Trails, including a 5K, 10K, and 6-hour endurance race. The races are on July 16th on a slightly technical 5K course. 5K runners will run 1 loop, the 10K will do 2, and the 6-hour will run for 6 hours. Relay teams are encouraged to join. The timing of the event allows for runners to be around the Seek the Peak Adventure Expo, with food trucks, a beer garden, music, and outdoor gear vendors. 100% of the proceeds will go to the Mount Washington Observatory's Seek the Peak fundraising event. And looking ahead to the 4th of July, the town of Conway is celebrating Independence Day in style this year. Conway Village will host their annual parade at 1:30, running along West Side Road through Conway Village and into Kennett Middle School. In Schuler Park, there'll be a performance from Tina Titzer's Dance Company, music from Mike Malkin and Becca DeShane, and Riley Parkhurst Project, and to cap it all off, fireworks at 9:30. For more info on any of these events, visit our website, whitemountains.tv. Now, a guide to local attractions. Here are a few of our favorites for summertime fun. Choose your adventure at Alpine Adventures in Lincoln. Ride in a 6x6 Swiss Army Pinzgauer. Zip line across a 1,500-foot ravine 240 feet above the ground at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. Ride down a 4-story ramp in a snow tube onto a big airbag stunt zone and challenge yourself at an aerial course. These experiences are all offered at one location in the breathtaking White Mountains. Reserve now at alpinezipline.com. Whalestill Water Park in Lincoln opens for the season June 18th with industry-leading slides and attractions, including Jonah's Escape Lazy River, Downpour Tube Slides, Poseidon's Voyage with nearly vertical launch capsule, Akua Beach Surf Ride, Bonsai Pipeline with an epic quarter pipe, Harpoon Express, Eye of the Storm, Shipwreck Island, and much more. Make reservations at whalestailwaterpark.net. Omni Mount Washington Resort is open for a multitude of fun and exciting adventures. Ride the Scenic Gondola open weekends now through June 12th, plus Memorial Day, then daily starting June 18th. The Mount Washington 18-hole golf course is open with spectacular play and views. The Canopy Tour features 9 zip lines, 2 sky bridges, 3 rappels, and there's lots more, including mountain biking, carriage rides, disc golf, guided rock climbing trips, fly fishing clinics, and of course, spa services for after the adventures. Stay tuned, we've got more ideas coming up. Now, a guide to local attractions. Here are a few of our favorites for summertime fun. Coming up on White Mountains today, another look at the local weather, and Jen and Zaldi and Terry O'Brien tell us about the Valley Originals campaign to support those affected by the war in Ukraine. But right now, it's time to play Watch and Win.
Oh, good morning. It's Matthew. We're back, and we are playing Watch and Win, which is, I'm hoping, your favorite trivia game that exists on TV in the Mount Washington Valley. It's very specific, but if we got to win something, we got to do it the best way we can, and honestly, we're cool with that. You guys are going to win something, though. One of you are. We're taking qualifiers for a drive yourself pass up the Mount Washington Auto Road. Go take an experience that you'll most likely never ever forget by driving up there. And I'd pick a beautiful day to go up there, but even going up on a crappy day is great because you get to see the incredible weather. You get to jump up in the air, have the wind push you. Maybe you could get rid of some old documents, some stuff the IRS is looking for. Let the wind take care of it. Also, hey, you'll qualify for a $100 Boggs Boots gift card. Everyone who qualifies today, even the ones who do not win the Mount Washington Auto Road Pass, will qualify for the $100 gift card to Boggs Footwear. We're giving it away at the end of June. That's this month. This was the question we just asked. We've jumbled up letters below. Which New England city can you make out of them? We had 7 correct entries, technically 8. I'd like to give a lovely shout out to Tina in Glen, New Hampshire, yesterday's winner of a $25 Shovel Handle Pub gift card. She has, I gotta say, the will of 400 iron spirits. Does that make sense? She's answering out of fun. You know what? That's the best compliment I think the show's gotten in a while. So thank you, Tina. Good morning to you. And good morning to everyone who's watching and answering, including Kay, Greg, Gordon, Jean, Lisa, Norm, Mary Ann, and whoever else is watching us on Facebook and YouTube. Give us a shout out in the comment section and we might say your name on TV. The right answer is Providence. I mean, how many big cities in New England had P's in their names? Portland, Montpelier, Springfield. It was Providence. And who out of those 7 did I pick? I picked Gordon from Duxbury. You know, Gordon's a man of mystery. I'm going to let you guys choose whether he's from Duxbury, Mass. or Vermont. I'm going to let you guys decide that. But Gordon and Aaron are our 2 qualifiers. Let's add a third one. Fill in the blank. Blank are the largest member of the deer family. Some weigh over 1,000 pounds. This is brought to us by the National, not the National Office, the State Office of Forest and Game, Fishery and Game, not sure. I should look these things up before I say them and attribute them. Anyways, fill in the blank. Blank are the largest member of the deer family. Some weigh over 1,000 pounds. I'm thinking about some big boys with antlers. That's an easy one. Answer now. WhiteMountains.tv. Click on Win Prizes on the homepage, or if you're watching on WhiteMountains.tv, you can always click down below the watch box. It'll say Submit Your Answer. Click on that and let me know. You could join Aaron and Gordon, and you could win the Drive Yourself Pass at the Mount Washington Auto Road. Guys, I'm heading out for a little bit. I got to handle some business. Not really. I got to watch Chris Prue for a little bit. And when I come back, I'm going to tell you about the weather yet again in case you missed it. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's leave you the beautiful view of the Obs. Remember, WhiteMountains.tv. Give me your answer. You could win. Much love, guys.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue. Here's what's happening. Tin Mountain Conservation Center has some fun, interactive nature programs in June. Public invited. On June 16th, it's the Ladies on the Lake Field program. Gather your daughter, mother, sister, friends, and neighbors, or come on your own for this all-female evening paddle on Iona Lake. On June 21st, it's the Eshqua Bog and Shoei Lady Slippers Field program. Eshqua Bog is a botanical wonderland. This event is timed to experience the height of the Shoei Lady Slipper orchid bloom. And on June 23rd, it's the annual Mountain Laurel Exploration Field Program. Join the staff of Tin Mountain for a wander through the most northerly and perhaps the largest mountain laurel population in New Hampshire. June is Pride Month. All June long, you can participate in fun events organized and planned by White Mountains Pride, including the big one, the White Mountains Pride Festival on June 25th at the North Conway Community Center. It will include a full day of activities, live music, food trucks, and more. More info at whitemountanspride.com. More news and events to come. Event details on our website, whitemountains.tv. You're watching White Mountains TV. Here's what's coming up for live music and entertainment.
Here is your local live entertainment calendar.
Now, a guide to local attractions. Here are a few of our favorites for summertime fun. The Mount Washington Auto Road is now open daily 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for drive yourself trips and guided tours in their stage vans. History has just been made on the Auto Road, as this will be the first season ever the road will be 100% paved from the base to the summit. Great Glen Trails, located at the base of the Auto Road, is open for mountain biking. Bring your own bike or rent one at the Base Lodge. They also offer kayaking tours, including guided wildlife paddling tours on the quiet Androscoggin River. Advanced reservations needed for the kayaking. The Conway Scenic Railroad in North Conway is open with 3 different excursions, including the family favorite Conway Valley Train, which is 55 minutes round trip, Sawyer River excursions, which are just over 2 hours, and the Mountaineer train through spectacular Crawford Notch, which is 4 to 5 hours depending on the trip. Buy tickets online at conwayscenic.com. Stay tuned, we've got more ideas coming up. One of the most scenic spots in all of the White Mountains is also the setting for a very famous and tragic pioneer story. Where is it? We're talking about Crawford Notch. Let's explore.
Crawford Notch is the heart of the White Mountains in more ways than one. Its distinctive U-shaped form, carved by glaciers over 10,000 years ago, Crawford Notch is the most centrally located of the White Mountain notches, surrounded on all sides by miles and miles of national forest. It's the headwaters of the Saco River, one of New England's largest and most important waterways, though just a small stream in the Notch, except where it's dammed to form a kid's fishing pond. Crawford Notch is a great central location for sharing an outdoor adventure, whether it be a challenging hike into the Presidentials, a family hike to Mount Willard for an extraordinary view, or a half-day adventure to Ripley or Arethusa waterfalls. And Crawford Notch is the source of some of the White Mountains' most famous pioneer stories. The Crawford family, for whom the ravine is named today, became legend in establishing one of the first inns in the White Mountains and blazing many of the first hiking trails, including the Crawford Path to Mount Washington. Another legend is that of the Willie Slide. In 1826, the Willie family was running an inn in the Notch when a major rainstorm hit. Trapped between a rising Saco River and the rumblings of the mountain overhead, the Willie family fled their house only to be caught and killed in a horrible landslide. Ironically, the river never reached the house, and the slide was diverted away from the house, leaving it unharmed. The event inspired Nathaniel Hawthorne's story The Ambitious Guest, and made the White Mountains a symbolic setting where man and nature struggled to coexist. Today, most of Crawford Notch is a state park with a visitor center, gift shop, and ice cream stand. The Willie family is memorialized at a site near where the house stood. For more information on this and other cool places in the White Mountains, visit whitemountains.tv.
Stay tuned. Jen Anzaldi and Terry O'Brien are here to tell us about the Valley Originals campaign to support those affected by the war in Ukraine. But first, let's break for local weather and conditions. Stay tuned. Jen Anzaldi and Terry O'Brien are here to tell us about the Valley Originals campaign to support those affected by the war in Ukraine. But first, let's break for local weather and conditions. Stay
Good morning. It's Matthew. It's 9 a.m. I'm in the stew. That family's walking across. Maybe they're going to go get some Pop-Tarts at Frontside Grind. I don't know if you guys knew this. Frontside Grind coffee roasters. It's right across the street from us. It's right across from the Five and Dime, too. Right the corners there in the village, man, they have their own homemade specialty Pop-Tarts. And you don't even have to warm them up. You know, it's like, I don't understand. Post who? General Mills who? Anyways, Frontside Grind's a great spot. We got Cheese Louise in sight. All the local shops in the strip. Mount Cranmore in the back. Place is waking up. It's 9 a.m. It's me. It's you. Let's get into the weather. A looksy-do, as they say, or as I say. A fair start to the day will give way to increasing showers by late afternoon across parts of New Hampshire and by evening over much of the rest of the area. Showers will remain across the area until Monday when the storm system departs to the east. High pressure building into the area will generally keep the region dry for the middle of the week. Oh, pardon me, sorry. The middle of the week. Temperatures will generally be seasonable, with the coast a little cooler thanks to the sea breezes. A modest warming trend is possible late in the week before a cold front crosses the area Friday. I wonder, you guys can probably tell when I'm swapping between things. I go silent. I think real hard. It's because my monkey brain can't handle all this stuff at once. This is a one-man show. All right. I'm doing my best. Hey. Details. 30% chance of showers, mainly after 3 p.m. today. Mostly sunny with a high near 78. Less than 1/10 of an inch possible of rain if it's going to rain at all, and wind is going to be 5 to 10 maybe in the morning time, of course, which we are about halfway through now, maybe not, maybe actually we're a little bit before. Chance of showers, what is halfway through the morning? 9:30? That makes about sense. Makes about sense, yes. Chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m. tonight. Showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm between 10 and 2. It's going to be about a 70% chance of rain tonight, low around 60. Quarter to a half of an inch possible rainfall, so it's going to be a little heavy. 50% chance of showers on Monday, mainly before 4. Patchy fog before 8, but that'll go away real quick. High near 79. Winds around 5 miles per hour. If there's going to be any rain, it's going to be about a quarter of an inch possible, which ain't much. Monday night, mostly clear. Low around 55. West winds around 5 miles per hour. The rest of the week looks a little bit like this. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 77. Northwest wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high near 75. Thursday, 40% chance showers, mainly after 8 a.m., which is, I love when they say that, mainly after 8 a.m. Well, the day is mainly after 8 a.m. Partly sunny with a high near 79. Then on Friday, we get a 50% chance of scattered showers, mostly sunny, high near 82. It's going to be a little toasty Thursday, Friday, but the rain's going to be lingering. And then a chance of precipitation on Saturday, next Saturday, 30%, mostly sunny, high near 71. That is your look ahead at the week. The summits look like this. Hey, we're clear under increasingly cloudy skies, a slight chance of rain showers, mainly in the afternoon. Highs are going to be around the 50s. I think they're about 50 right now. They're reporting 49 when I first got in this morning, but I think that's obviously up for debate. Grain of salt taken. Wind southwest shifting south at 15 to 30 miles per hour. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, I just thought that maybe, just maybe, we'll take a look around the White Mountains. This is, of course, brought to you by our friends at White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 whole generations without a stop in sight. White Mountain Oil and Propane, they're always going to be there for you. North Conway Village right now, we'll take a look back. One of these days, I want to see like a giant robot come down. I don't know, anything. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, this is pretty cool as it is, but it's not adrenaline pumping cool. You guys don't care. 66 degrees outside right now. I believe it's Bike Week, right? In Laconia, Bike Weekend, something like that. Beautiful weekend for it. I saw a lot of bikers riding around yesterday. Is there a wave? Isn't there a biker wave? You wave to other bikers as you go by? I think I should start doing that out of the window of my Ford Taurus just to see if anyone does it back to me. Well, there's also a place that we could check the temperature of. Did I say it's 66 degrees in North Conway? I hope I did. Because if not, that'd be embarrassing. Hey, top of Mount Washington right now. They're reporting 48.7 degrees, so we're getting back in range of what the high was going to look like. So it's getting a little breezy on top of, not breezy, but a little chilly. It's always a little breezy on top of Mount Washington. Hey. Well, I'll leave you guys with a little peek at the sunrise time lapse. This is, of course, brought to us by our friends at the Mount Washington Observatory. I'm going to take a look out the window, shut my brain off for a little bit, and think about what I'm going to eat after this, guys. Speaking of food, Terry O'Brien from Red Parker Pub, Jen Anzaldi from J-Town Deli. Thank you. Sorry, Jen, had to think about it. They stopped by this week to talk to us about some programs they're running through the Valley Originals, which is, of course, our local little guide to local restaurants amid all these bustling chains that are coming to town. Give them a listen. They're holding something for the World Kitchen. It's helping the Ukraine refugees, and I think it's pretty darn cool, guys. Give it a listen. I'll be back 15 minutes or so, and I'll give you the last watch and win question. How about that? We're not done with that. We got one watch and win question left, and guess what? It's a true or false one. Let's let Chris, Terry, and Jen take it away for a wee bit. I'm out for just a second. See you guys in a bit.
Welcome back. This is White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue in the North Conway studio, joined at this time by the lovely Terry O'Brien of the Red Parka Pub and Jen Anzaldi of the J-Town Deli. Thanks for joining us in studio today.
Thank you.
People know that when a community needs support, one of the places they turn is actually the Valley Original Restaurants, which both of your restaurants are members of. The Valley Originals play a huge role in this community. Tell me a little bit about just what the Valley Originals is and why you believe in supporting this community so much.
Okay. Well, it's a group that started many years ago with my father and Wally Campbell and Rick Luciano and Dick Delaney. And when we first started, it was because we needed to get an even playing field against the chain restaurants as far as buying power goes. And then we grew and expanded, so we said, you know what, this is a great opportunity for us to do what we always do, give back to the community. So the money that we raise through our gift card sales and marketing and everything goes back to the community in different ways.
And we're not talking, a few dollars here and there. No. Over the course of a year, it's a lot of money.
It's close to $350,000 on average.
That goes back to the community, and you're choosing a lot of different nonprofits and different ways to support this community with that money.
It's over close to 200 organizations, nonprofits, groups, and individuals that we support. Yep.
And it's everything I know. Jen's Friends receives a lot of money from the Valley Originals in probably cash, but also in I know you do food donations and things like that. I know you're helping local schools, so when people come up here and dine at a local restaurant, not only are they getting a great taste of why this White Mountains, is a great place to visit, these local flavors, but they're also supporting the local community, which makes it a great place to visit as well.
Absolutely.
Yep. So, every time they step in the door, they're donating to the community.
Yep. So let's. So you guys have actually taken it a step further. I'm going to go back a little bit. You just had a Dine to Donate month in which you raised $4,000 to end 68 hours of hunger. Tell me about that fundraiser.
So we do, the group organization as a whole collectively does a special every month. So it's an End 60 Hours of Hunger special that would be on their specials board, and the proceeds of that goes towards End 68 Hours of Hunger. So we're trying to raise awareness for the program of End 60 Hours of Hunger, as well as raise money. So this past month in May, which is our usual Dine to Donate month, specifically for End 68 Hours of Hunger, we raised just shy of $4,000. So they'll be getting $4,000.
And that's a great program that helps offset hunger in school kids who oftentimes will go home on a Friday and not really have any food over the weekend until they come back to school on a Monday. So
Correct.
It helps that great cause. And you're going to extend that into June as well for different cause?
The situation with Ukraine, and I'll let Terry talk about it as well, was a catalyst for us to go roll into another month. And Terry, why don't you explain how this kind of came about?
When everything went down in the Ukraine, we all felt helpless and didn't know what to do to help at all. So I got a phone call from Dave Sartori from the band Diana's Bath Salts, and he is a teacher over at Freiburg Academy. They have a few students there from the Ukraine whose families are stuck there. Their fathers are fighting, and he wanted to do something with the band on one of the nights they were scheduled to play. And I said, well, that's perfect. Let's make this a big fundraiser. So we did some research, and World Central Kitchen is just the most obvious choice for the Valley Originals to get behind. It started by a chef and his wife, and they have just done remarkable things throughout the world to help in countries, in cities, and towns where they're going through some awful things. So we had a great, great event, and my chef did some incredible Ukrainian specials, which was interesting. And the girls from the Ukraine that were there from Freiburg Academy even said they were very good.
Wow.
But we raised $12,000 that night.
Wow. That's fantastic. So that was a one-night fundraiser, and again, Diana Bath Salts. I mentioned at the beginning of this interview, when people want to raise money for the community or are looking for support, altruistic people like the members of Diana's Bath Salts know that they can reach out to the Valley Originals and coordinate and create a fundraiser that helps, so many people. So kudos to the Valley Originals for that, and kudos to Diana's Bath Salts. So the ongoing, you guys are continuing now with a fundraiser for Ukraine. Tell us about that. How is that working?
So we just extended our Dine to Donate for May and switched gears to do a Dine to Donate for the month of June, which if you step into any Valley Original restaurant, there will be a special for World Central Kitchen. And then a donation jar as well this month. So look for the big mason jar, and you can add in a little extra, which would be lovely. And we're hoping to raise, hopefully, it's like $5,000 or more for World Central Kitchen would be our goal.
That's exciting. And this will be at every Valley Original
restaurant,
Original, and they can find the full list of restaurants on your website, probably.
Correct. Yep.
Which is
thevalleyoriginals.com, or look for the big gold and black flag.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's almost like a little scavenger hunt. You can print out your list of Valley Originals, and you can check one off, so that if you're visiting the area, after your 4th or 5th visit, maybe you've checked off all your Valley Originals, and you can say bingo.
There you go.
Yeah,
or you could buy one of our gift certificates that you can use at any one. Then you'll have the whole list right there in front of you.
That's fantastic, and then you can give it. That's a great gift as well, because everybody has different tastes, and Valley Originals covers the spectrum of restaurants in terms of types of food and cuisine. Speaking of that, let's do a quick update on your restaurants. Jen and Zaldi, J-Town Deli in Jackson Village. How are the breakfast sandwiches?
They're amazing. We make our own homemade sausage still, thick cut sliced bacon. So we open at 8 every day for fresh coffee, breakfast to go or to stay. And then we also will be opening our ice cream truck again this summer.
Nice.
Yes.
It's a great place to go if you're golfing at the Wentworth or just checking out waterfalls in the Jackson area, obviously hiking in the National Forest.
Or just walking the Jackson Loop.
And we also have, you can also have a cocktail now with your lunch or breakfast if you choose. We don't judge. But we have drinking on site now as well as to go.
And awesome lunch sandwiches too. It's definitely one of my favorite lunch spots.
Thank you.
And then the Red Parker Pub, which is, I always consider it's like the original après ski bar in the White Mountains. It's such a fun place and great food as well, including obviously the ribs and the steaks.
And in November, we're celebrating our 50th anniversary.
Oh my
Wow.
I can't believe I'm still alive. But yes, we will be doing all kinds of fun stuff, which I will make sure I get in here and tell you all about. But yeah, we're still going strong. The patio dining is great. It'll be better when the caterpillars go away.
Yeah.
But it's, we're still doing Blue Sundays until the end of the month. And
that's live blues music?
Yeah, we've got one this Sunday with Poke Chop and the other white meat. I don't know where they come up with these names. And then the last Saturday and Sunday of the month, we've got Memphis Lightning. And they are phenomenal. They're we actually traveled when we went to Florida an hour to go see them down there.
Really?
So
And now they're up here in Glen, New Hampshire.
Yeah, yep. And Lightning will strike twice that weekend.
Oh, that's good.
That's awesome.
That's going to play fun. Yeah, you usually have live music. Is it Fridays and Saturdays?
Every Friday and Saturday, and also Sundays on usually afternoon music. If it's not the Blue Sunday, then that goes 5 to 8.
And I love the Red Parker Pub because it has charm. It has, when you walk into that pub, it just feels authentic. It's like, you're surrounded by the license plates on the walls and all the ski memorabilia, and it's cozy, it's quaint, and it's just got character.
Yeah. We like to think we've taken tacky to a new level.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Again, the whole month of June is in support of the World Central Kitchen for Ukraine at the Valley Original. So when you dine there, you can help raise funds for an important cause.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Chris.
Did
I
we miss
appreciate
anything?
it.
I don't think so.
You guys are on the same brainwave. All right. Thank you so much. And you're watching White Mountains today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Step back in time, high above New Hampshire's Lakes region at Castle in the Clouds. Explore the 1914 mansion, dine with a view on the terrace of the highly acclaimed Carriage House restaurant, or enjoy a casual lunch and ice cream at the cafe in the meadow. Discover waterfalls along miles of hiking trails and have fun feeding the giant rainbow trout. A visit to the castle is a great day trip for all ages. For more info, including specials and events, visit castleintheclouds.org.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Wearing footwear without proper support is like challenging Sugar Ray Leonard to whack-a-mole. Not too smart. So you should wear footwear that provides the support we all need. Skechers Arch Fit. Treat yourself. Try Skechers Arch Fit with expert certified support.
This is Omaha Steaks. This is Omaha Steaks. So's this. And this. And even this. And yeah, this too. There are so many ways to enjoy our guaranteed perfection. Just a little everyday wisdom from Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com/TV today and you'll get 8 free burgers. Never tried Omaha Steaks? Save an extra $20 with code SUMMER at checkout.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
My community inspired me to become a leader.
Showed me a path to my future.
And completely changed my life.
My community.
My community is White Mountains Community College.
Enroll now for upcoming classes. Learn more at wmcc.edu.
Now, a guide to local attractions. Here are a few of our favorites for summertime fun. Lost River Gorge is open Thursdays through Mondays until mid-June when it opens daily. Explore nature's blissful beauty as your journey takes you on a self-guided adventure along a 1-mile wooden boardwalk among jagged rock walls, glacial boulder caves, and cascading waterfalls. Buy tickets in advance to reserve your place as they can sell out. Plus, you'll save money buying online. Cranmore Mountain Resort is open weekends and Memorial Day with select rides. Take a ride on the mountain coaster, zip through the air on the Soaring Eagle, and experience the giant tandem swing. Or discover downhill mountain biking on Cranmore's Lift Service Mountain Bike Park. Additional rides and attractions start June 18th when Cranmore goes to Thursday through Monday schedule. Advanced reservations highly recommended. Stay tuned, we've got more ideas coming up.
Run and short, on time, good morning, everybody. We're playing Watch and Win, and I skipped ahead too far. We're playing for a Drive Yourself Pass, or a Pass for You Drive Yourself tour up the Mount Washington Auto Road. One of the oldest, I think, if not the oldest tourist attraction in the entire country. It's a gorgeous drive. It's an unforgettable experience. I remember pretty much every beat of going up the mountain my senior year of high school. The drivers were super, super, super intuitive. super insightful, and the whole trip was just incredible. You could win this. You could also, even if you don't win the Mount Washington Auto Road Pass, you could win, or at least be entered to win, a Boggs Boots $100 gift card, which we will draw at the end of the month. The question I just asked, fill in the blank. Blank are the largest member of the deer family, some weigh over 1,000 pounds. That is a moose. Our friend the moose. We love the moose. I haven't seen the moose in a while. I've seen a moose once or twice. You usually can tell when a moose is around because about 50 cars are on the side of the road, and they're all trying to take a picture of something that doesn't want anything to do with us. What commentary am I trying to give? I don't know. Apparently moose are scary. I didn't know they charged you until last year, so yeah. You learn something new every day, especially about these behemoths that I thought were really gentle. Aaron, Gordon, and now Mary are our qualifiers today for the Mount Washington Auto Road Drive Yourself Pass. You are all also guaranteed to be qualifiers for the Boggs Boots $100 gift card. Now let's do our last question. We don't have much time left. I will be going away for a brief commercial break, and when we, we'll send it over to Chris Prue for a little bit. Come back, do the weather for you guys, and then we'll give it away, or we'll draw the last qualifier and then give it away. True or false? This one is so easy, man. We just did one about this town at the beginning of the show when I thought that no one was answering. When you guys are right there. True or false? Wolfboro, New Hampshire resides in Carroll County. It's true or false? Any one of you can write down your answer as many times as you want online. WhiteMountains.tv. Submit your answers right there. True or false? And out of all the right answers, I will pick one of you to be the next qualifier. Sending it back to Chris for just a bit. Submit your answers, and in about 4 minutes, I'll be giving away the Auto Road Pass. Stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue. Here's what's happening. Castle in the Clouds in Moultonboro presents Summer Music Nights, Mondays and Tuesdays all summer long. Join them for dinner and live music as you watch the sunset over Lake Winnipesaukee from their beautiful outdoor terrace. The Carriage House Restaurant was named the 2021 Editor's Pick for Mountain View Dining in Yankee Magazine's Best of New Hampshire. Bring your appetite for classic American fare with unique twists. The Believe in Books Literacy Foundation will once again host the Moat Mountain Sunset Concert Series, this time in their brand new outdoor amphitheater. Theater in the Woods Sunset Concert Series is a musical and comical lineup of talented artists from all over New England, running from July 8th to September 9th. A few familiar artists return to the Theater in the Wood, like the extremely well-known band hailing from Martha's Vineyard, N-Train, and the Kenny Chesney tribute No Shoes Nation Band. More news and events to come. Event details on our website, whitemountains.tv. Now, a guide to local attractions. Here are a few of our favorites for summertime fun. Choose your adventure at Alpine Adventures in Lincoln. Ride in a 6x6 Swiss Army Pinzgauer. Zip line across a 1,500-foot ravine 240 feet above the ground at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. Ride down a 4-story ramp in a snow tube onto a big airbag stunt zone, and challenge yourself at an aerial course. These experiences are all offered at one location in the breathtaking White Mountains. Reserve now at alpinezipline.com. Whalestill Water Park in Lincoln opens for the season June 18th with industry-leading slides and attractions, including Jonah's Escape Lazy River, Downpour Tube Slides, Poseidon's Voyage with nearly vertical launch capsule, Akua Beach Surf Ride, Bonsai Pipeline with an epic quarter pipe, Harpoon Express, Eye of the Storm, Shipwreck Island, and much more. Make reservations at whalestailwaterpark.net. Omni Mount Washington Resort is open for a multitude of fun and exciting adventures. Ride the Scenic Gondola open weekends now through June 12th, plus Memorial Day, then daily starting June 18th. The Mount Washington 18-hole golf course is open with spectacular play and views. The Canopy Tour features 9 zip lines, 2 sky bridges, 3 rappels, and there's lots more, including mountain biking, carriage rides, disc golf, guided rock climbing trips, fly fishing clinics, and of course, spa services for after the adventures. Stay tuned, we've got more ideas coming up.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Good morning. 9:26, halfway through it. The village is about woken up. The place won't be bustling for another hour and a half, I reckon. Michael's is open. No, sorry, not Michael's. Home Goods is opening at 10. That's my big thing for today. Gotta get some new sheets, guys. I'll be honest, I don't remember the last time I washed my sheets, but combo of my dad passing and moving makes things difficult. But, you know, we're returning to normalcy today. We're looking at a 30% chance of showers, mainly after 3. High near 78. Winds 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. Barely any rain, if at all. Now, tonight, however, there's a 70% chance of rain. There's a 70% chance of getting between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch, so I'd bet on it. Low around 60. Tomorrow, Monday, high of around 79. 50% chance of showers. Monday night, mostly clear. Low around 55. We got 7 days in a week. Let's take a look at the rest of them. Mostly sunny with a high near 77 on Tuesday. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high near 75. Thursday, 40% chance of scattered showers on Thursday with a high near 79. Friday, 50% chance of scattered showers with a high near 82. And a 30% chance of showers on Saturday with a high near 71. Well, if I am correct, which I'm thinking I'm correct, now we'll do the summit. We'll do the summit temps real quick. We got to move along here. For a man who's had problems rushing his entire life, I seem to take my time here. Hey, summits today, clear under increasingly cloudy skies. A slight chance of rain showers, however, mainly in the afternoon. Winds southwest shifting south at 15 to 30 miles per hour. Last I checked, let's see what the temperature is currently on top of Mount Washington, at least according to our friends, the Mount Washington Observatory at mountwashington.org. 47 degrees on top of the rock pile. We got some adventurers out and about. Stepping on grounds that have been stepped on for thousands and thousands of years. Way before the Europeans even knew this place existed. What a beautiful spot. Hey, we're not done yet. We still have to do the part that everyone really kind of cares too much about. No. Watch and win. I may not have gotten enough sleep last night. We're playing for a drive yourself pass, or pass to drive yourself up the Mount Washington Auto Road. An unforgettable experience. Also, everyone who's qualified today qualifies for a chance to win a $100 Boggs footwear gift card. The question I just put up a little bit ago, true or false, Wolfboro, New Hampshire resides in Carroll County. I thought there was more to it. There isn't. Is it true or false? Well, you know, the answer's true. It's about as true as it gets. Now, if we want to take a look here at our entries, we have 6 correct entries from Jim, Norm, Susan, Kay, Julia, and Mary Ann. Thank you so much, so much, guys, for tuning in. But we can only choose one of you to be our qualifier right now, and that qualifier will be Susan from Moultonboro, New Hampshire. Let me put you up on the board real quick, Susan. So Susan from Moultonboro, their last qualifier. It can only be 4 of you. I know, it's no fun. But it is kind of fun, because it keeps things nice and even. Aaron from Meredith, Gordon from Duxbury, Mass. or Vermont, Mary from Peabody, Mass. and Susan from Moultonboro, New Hampshire. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are our 4 qualifiers today. Now I can only pick one of you to win the Drive Yourself Pass at the Mount Washington Auto Road. And the random number generator has selected, it's spoken. It's pretty much its own entity, and it's like the magic conch shell from SpongeBob. I almost said Spider-Man. That's not it. Aaron from Meredith, New Hampshire, congrats. You have won the Mount Washington Auto Road Drive Yourself Pass We will email you in the next few days regarding how to pick up your pass. What an amazing deal. Hey, guys, I don't know if it's been made apparent to you yet, but we're running late. Thank you so much for watching. You know, every day we really look forward to making good content for you guys, content to help you guys get ready, and content to hopefully help make your vacations worthwhile, or even just your days worthwhile if you're a local. And, you know, thank you. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, enjoy the day, enjoy the rest of the week, and I will see you guys another time. Let me leave you with something pretty scenic to look at. Here's the sunrise. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.